Well, it's that time again. It's time for you to listen to Red, that's me, read some r/PettyRevenge. Yes, so petty, I love it. I love the pettiness. Apparently I'm turning into some sort of creature here. Okay, let's get on with the stories. If you're going to be impatient, you can wait longer. So, I was doing laundry at my apartment complex's laundromat. My clothes are in the dryer. Usually I'm good about being there before they're done, but this time I was a little late. No more than 2 or 3 minutes late. Someone is waiting for me because they wanted the dryers I was using. There are plenty of others, but I get it. Some people just have their favourite machines they know work well and aren't broken or whatever. So she's complaining about me and how incredibly rude and inconsiderate it was for me to not be on time to get my clothes out. And I totally get it. I should have been there, but it wasn't more than 3 minutes, so it's really not as big of a deal as she's making it seem. Anywho, I'm there to pick up the clothes so she can use the dryers she wants. Oh, but what's this? Crap, they're not as dry as I want them. They were perfectly dry. So I keep them in for another hour. If she's still there when I go back, I'm gonna do it again. 2 dryers are $1.85 each. That's the best $3.70 I've ever spent. I fully endorse this as petty. Well done. Okay, here's the next pettiness. Chewing tobacco. I was at a party several years back, which was being hosted in the basement of my friend's house. The basement could be accessed by either a main stairway, which went up to the house, but there was also a back stairway that went straight up to the garden. Most of the people there weren't smokers, but even the ones that were could not be bothered with this one guy who insisted on lighting up in this fairly confined space. A few people asked him to go outside with his cigarette because he was stinking the place up and whatnot, but he just laughed it off. He hadn't had more than 3 drags on this thing when I asked if I could have a quick pull or 2. I didn't know if he just wanted an ally at that point, but he said yes. I wasn't a smoker and had never smoked, but the only reason I'd asked was so I could bring it to my lips and take a bite out of the lower half like it was an apple. It was pretty gross, but definitely worth it to see this guy's face. Turned out it was his last one as well. I hate the smell of cigarette smoke. Like, it really, really bothers me. I'm not a smoker and I just can't stand it around me just because of the smell. Like, and I have neighbors who smoke, and no matter what I do, it comes in my windows and I hate it. Okay, here's the next story. Won't allow the bartender to turn down the jukebox volume? Okay, listen to music you didn't play. I finally turned 21, and my parents wanted me to shoot on their teams at the bar dart leagues. One was a Thursday night league, and one was a Friday morning league for the third shifters that started at like 8 or 9 a.m. Because I shot the night before, I was generally hungover for the Friday morning league, and I am by no means a morning person in general. So I'm typically crabby for the first few hours of being awake. And on this particular day, we had to shoot at this bar that I did not care for. When we started to shoot our match, this dude on the other team decided to start playing the jukebox. Normally not a big deal, except that it was at an extremely loud volume, and it was the screamo hard rock music. And this type of music I do not care for, especially so loud, and I'm so hungover. This was also when playing from your phone was still somewhat new, and not many people realised you can skip songs and play without physically going to the jukebox. I'd asked the bartender if they could turn the volume down, as there were only 9 people in the bar, 4 per team, and the bartender. The people in the bar were not talking loud enough to justify the music volume, but the dude yelled at me for asking it to be turned down, saying, "I paid for it, I want to listen to it loud." Being this was their home bar and he was probably a regular there, the bartender sided with them. After the second song, I couldn't take it anymore. I signed onto the Jukebox app and loaded my phone with over $40 worth of credits and started playing the most annoying, to the other team at least. It was music I liked. Non-screamo music I could find. And of course, I paid the premium price, so my songs got to be played next. So his next song got interrupted with, wait for it, Barbie Girl. Oh yeah, you know the one. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. His teammates look at him like, what the F, dude? Did you play this? He's confused, saying like, no, I didn't effing play this stuff. I must have hit the wrong button. Remember, these internet jukeboxes aren't like the old ones where you hit the letter and the number, so there's really no way you could accidentally went from insert Screamo song here to Barbie Girl. My team knew what was going on because I showed them the plan. Next song was a slower country song, then after that some Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, I don't exactly remember. I do know it was either pop, country, anything but rock. Anything but Screamo. But with each song, the guy who played the music originally just kept getting more and more mad, saying he didn't play this while his buddies were giving him crap about the music selection because he was the only one physically at the jukebox. Meanwhile, my team and I are all laughing and singing and having a grand time. Whatever song played next was the straw that broke the camel's back. He slams his fist on the bar and screams at the bartender to skip this crap! He wants his money back due to the broken jukebox that wasn't playing his songs. I calmly stopped the bartender before she skipped it and said that if you skip any of these songs, you will have to reimburse me as I paid for them. I showed her my phone and the bartender realized what had happened, but the dude was still confused, mad and clueless. What do you mean you played this? You didn't even go up to the jukebox. I played them from my phone. Wait, you can do that? Yep. That's a nice feature of those internet jukeboxes. You can download an app and never have to get up off your bar stool. But they should have played after mine. I played first. Yeah, but I paid extra to have them skipped. Well, how many did you play? About $40 worth of songs. Are you effing kidding me? I wanted to listen to my songs. Well, you could have if you would have let the bartender turn down the music when I had asked. I'm hungover and I don't care for what you played, but maybe I could have dealt with it if it was quieter. Well, can you move some of your songs so I can listen to mine while we shoot? I'll turn the volume down now. Doesn't work that way, I can't change the order. Well, then I'll pay more and skip your songs. Yeah, that won't work either. Your songs will go to the end of the priority play, but in front of your non-priority plays that you had played earlier. This is effing stupid! When will my songs come on? I looked at the app to see how many songs I had left. Kind of guessed about 3 minutes a song, give or take. About an hour or so after we're done shooting. Dude was so mad, cussing and complaining about the music, but if he would have just been somewhat of a decent human being, he could have got his music and I would have saved $40. Aw, yeah, that's my kind of petty. I remember when Barbie Girl came out and I was just past the age of playing with Barbies, but I love that song so much. Alright, let's end it there. So, I hope you enjoyed those r/PettyRevenge stories, read by Red. That's me, I'm Red. Please give the video a like if you liked it. Yep, good talking, Red, well done. And subscribe as well so that you can hear more of my videos. Hear, watch, you know what I mean. Okay, apparently I can't talk today. That's it. Thanks so much, guys.